Hey, you, welcome. This is going to be the fourth session in our networking basics class, and I'll be your host for today. Please check out the last 3 videos on the channel just to get an idea of what we're doing here. We talked about the basics of networking, the different types of networks, and the reliability of networking. In this video, we're going to be talking about the trends of networking.
Oh yes, of course.
This is basic stuff, and we have been using layman terms just to get everybody on the same page. With that said, we're going to be talking about trends today, trends in networking, and I'm pretty sure most of us will be able to relate to something or some of the things that we're going to be talking about. So let's get right in. Oh, and one more thing. The source of all this information comes from Cisco's training course that is hosted by NetAcad. But of course, I will be rephrasing most of what they said.
I appreciate it.
Now, there are a lot of new trends that have come up lately, but we're just going to be talking about the main ones that I think most persons will be able to relate to. So we have bring your own device, collaboration, cloud computing, smart home technology, and wireless networking. So we're going to touch just on each of these topics just to give you guys an idea of the main networking trends. Now, bring your own device. This is an organizational trend where anyone can have ownership of any device and take it anywhere and use it. These devices may be laptops, tablets, smartphones, e-readers, and so forth. And sometimes they're purchased by a company or a school that gives the employees or the students these devices to function while they are on site.
That's cool.
That's basically what bring your own device means. Alright, next we have collaboration, which allows organizations to use software to keep multiple users interacting at the same time.
Is that possible?
So you know, like Zoom, Skype, FaceTime, and so on, those programs and mobile applications allows multiple users to communicate ideas quickly and share amongst a group of people that are working on the same project. And the schools were forced to basically take advantage of this, where they have to be hosting these online classes so that they can still continue to teach and kids don't end up being dum-dums.
Nice.
You have this new collaboration trend though that's out, that's called Twitter Space. It's basically the iPhone Clubhouse for Android users. You can go check it out if you don't already know about it. Alright, next we have cloud computing. Now, large companies invest in data centers that stores and secures the data of their employees for security, reliability, and fault tolerance. Yes, you do remember fault tolerance. And these centers don't just keep all the data in one place. They are stored in multiple locations, so if anything goes wrong at one center, the company has the information safely tucked away at another facility. Sounded like good practice, right? Well, nowadays, cloud storage has taken over, which requires less training and infrastructure to maintain.
Finally!
These types of storage may include public clouds, private clouds, hybrid clouds, and community clouds. Public clouds are the only types of storage that the average Joe can use, where it's usually free or requires a pay-per-use fee. Private clouds are a little more expensive to build and maintain, but it's intended for specific organizations like the government to only access the data. Hybrid clouds are basically a mixture of both public and private clouds, but there's a certain level of access based on the user's rights. Community clouds are very similar to public clouds, but it has a level of privacy and security to it, so its functions are more customized to specific users, like those of a hospital or those of a security firm and so forth.
Oh, I see.
Only those members can actually access the data on the community clouds. But it's kind of public, so everyone can see it, but not everyone can access it. You get it, right?
What?
I know you do.
What? No.
Next, we have smart home technology. Now, really, any home can be considered smart based on the appliances that are installed in them.
This is serious.
You can program a smart oven for the food you want to cook. It will connect to your phone via an app, and that app will connect to your calendar of events. So that is going to determine the time you should be available to eat, as well as the ability to adjust start times of the cooking routine based on how you set it up. And in addition to the oven being able to cook for itself, it can be configured to tell when the food is done cooking by alerting a specific device that the food is done cooking and warming.
What?
Not just done cooking and sitting there until you remember about it, but it's constantly being warmed at an appropriate temperature due to calibrated sensors that are built inside of the oven. And I think that is pretty intuitive technology. Now, in addition to smart oven, you have others like smart refrigerators, smart blenders, smart light bulbs, smart doors, smart pressure cookers, smart washing machines, smart desk. The list goes on. We're just going to stop there. Now, the final trend that we have here is the wireless networking. And this one is basically the improvement of Wi-Fi configurations in a home setup. So subscribers, which are regular people like me and you, depend on ISPs or WISPs, which are wireless internet service providers, to provide internet access through a dish or an antenna that is installed on the roof of the house.
Say what now?
The connection uses no physical cables, but it's not set up much differently from your regular DSL or cable connection architecture. So in this setup, the antenna is installed outside the house and provides wireless or wired connectivity to the devices that are in the home. That's it. That's all that I have for networking trends for you guys today. I mean, every other trend or most of the other trends are based on one of or multiple of these topics. So even the Web3 revolution, which involves the metaverse and NFTs come into play and so forth, but that's going to be for another video. That's a whole different universe. Anyways, I hope you learned something today. If you didn't, go and watch one of my other 3 animated videos. There must be something there that is useful to you. Your brain must be very extraordinary.
Oh, I'm sorry, who are you?
But thank you very much for watching today. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button to support me. Give us a like, or comment below if you have any questions or if there's anything at all that you would want to tell me or ask me.
I'm an open book, ask me any questions.
Anyways, stay healthy. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.